my goodness me. That's fabulous. That is fabulous. And of course, he got assassinated in 1914 with his wife, and this was the start of World War One. And it has his crown and his cycle, the two Fs in this beautiful enamel.
Hello. Hello. And welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Oh, right. Hello, welcome. Welcome to. Oh God. Oh, let's take that. Oh. Right. Welcome to the channel. Right. I'll try and make this quick. I haven't done a channel update for a while. I'm getting involved in all sorts of strange. How am I going to do this? Well, it turns out both my phones were full. I suppose it's a good thing, because if I was just like paying Microsoft or something, then I would just keep going and going and going and going. Doing it this way, hello, welcome to the channel, hello, welcome, means. So basically I'm doing more videos, so I'm getting more shorts. So basically I do a video, and generally what I'll do is, after 2 days or something, then I'll knock loads of shorts off. And the reason for that is the shorts are easy to get off your phone and onto YouTube. Whereas if they're done landscape, and you take them out your computer, they won't go on the shorts. That's as far as I can understand it. Some of you out there might know how to do it better than me. But so basically I do loads of videos, then I get loads of shorts out of it. Sometimes I get carried away and I do too many shorts. You know, it's just that thing of knowing what's going to be watched or what's relevant. So like that one there, that's interesting because he's got a modern looking car just sitting there covered in moss. So it's had 1,421 views since last night. Somebody on to me, I can't afford a BMW, so I'm driving along talking about it, and that gets 2,500 views. You know, I'm following an Audi and there's Spitfire. But so basically what happens, you've got a daily upload limit with shorts. So I went and maxed it out last night. I was trying to, right, so really what I suppose I want to talk about now is when I went up to 3661 subscribers, when I went up to, now this video up here, this one, I went up there, now this is an example, so it's 129 views. Maybe, you know, that's that lady. So basically I found out a bit about this place. In fact, we can go into Google Maps. I wasn't really that bothered. Now, this is an example of how things can go wrong. So that's where I was there. So that's it in Google Maps. So basically what interests me about this is, so I parked my car there, right? So what interests me about this is my granddad had a farm there, right? You know, on the other side of the motorway, and that's what kind of interests me. But apart from that, the fact that that road went all the way there and it got blocked off to the motorway. Parked my car there, walked down there. There's a guy in a van with a dog, asked me what I was doing. So I'm walking along there, I'm filming. There was a cow in the field, so I did a picture of the cow, and I'm walking along, and an old guy and this woman come out, and they were following me along there. So I kept going, kept walking. I get down to there, and that's where I want to film the motorway. So really what I would want to do is go right across there, and obviously I can't because that would be illegal and maybe get killed. So my intention was to, which is what I did do, go down there and then go all the way back, you know, get in the car, drive up there, drive down there. Where is it now? Aye, drive right down there, along there. Well, I wanted to walk round there and then walk up there, but it took a lot of time, more time than what. It is a bit far, but I could have walked it. I don't know how much time got wasted arguing with these people. There was a guy there, get that lady there. So basically, what she was saying was that she contradicted herself because she kind of dropped herself in it a wee bit. She said she owned it all at first, because I was standing there filming the motorway, or whatever. I was standing on the fence. It wasn't our fence. It belonged to the government, whoever built the motorway. And there was a barrier there. So she was saying that's all hers, all this, right? She also said that she wanted to know what I was doing and can I help you? I said no. So basically she was implying that she had some kind of ownership of this, and I says to her, you don't own this bit here. I says, can I see the deeds? And she started laughing at me. So I believe that she owns all this and all that, right? All that area there. So that's as far as I know, it's a public road, or it was a public road. I'm not an expert in all that stuff, so maybe it was, declassified, or I don't know really. But I mean, the Google van has been right down there, right? And turned round and went back. If that's relevant, I don't know. So she sort of was hassling me, whatever, right? So then I walked back there, and I had so I kept filming. I wasn't intending to film on the way back, and the reason I kept filming was I knew them two were following me from up here. For here, they were waiting about here. So then, the guy got a wee bit. So he said to me not to get nippy, because I says to him it was a public road. He says, don't get nippy. I says, well, don't get nippy. You maybe shouldn't get nippy, sort of thing, So I got away from there. So basically I had a guy there, a man and a woman there. The wee woman was going on up there, and I just totally ignored her. I didn't know what she was saying. So this lady here had said that I'd been in somebody's property up there, or words to that effect. And so they'd phoned her, right? They'd been communicating with her and him. So basically so what I did was I walked all the way down there. I did basically less than what Google would have done. I wasn't really filming the properties or the side of the road, more walking along it. Yeah, I took some photographs of horses, and there's horses in the fields and cows. A wee bit of video on, well, not, I wasn't like staring up somebody's drive or anything, but my main interest is this. So then the moral of this really is that if they had left me to get on with what I was doing, which is what they should have done, then I wouldn't be doing this right now. And I wouldn't have put all the shorts on with that lady, that guy, that woman, and that guy. I wouldn't have done it. So they've actually, this is educational. You can't stop people from walking in public roads. Another defence mechanism that I had for that woman was, if it is not a public road, you can't stop me anyway, because there's no trespassing laws, right? So, you can't just start harassing people on the basis that there's crimes being committed in an area of the past. So, does that mean that we can start harassing people, when they go down there and wander around there, Stirling? Is that okay? So why does that not happen? Just because this is in the country, this means that because there's crimes being committed, whatever it might be, I don't know what it is. I have thought about it. I'm not totally ignorant to their situation. I think you cannot harass somebody on the basis there's crimes being committed. You need to own that, and you don't own it, right? It's a simple fact. You can't put a gate up there because you don't own it, right? So that's really it. And they made such an arse of it. And if they hadn't bothered me there, and there, then I wouldn't even be doing this video, and I wouldn't even, probably people wouldn't even be watching it. So this is what you've got to be careful with. It's a modern time, but things have changed. You know, in the old days you could do all sorts of things, but you can't do that now. So then I walked back there, I drove all the way around there, drove up there, drove down there, drove up to there, and there's a gate there, so I don't know what the story is there. There's a gate right there, and, you know, I don't know why they put a gate up. The gate is old, you know, so that gate's been put up probably in the 70s, the gate. So there's no properties there, there's fields. I would guess that's still more than likely public road, you know, but they put a gate up, you know. I would guess it is. I think they've just taken the liberty to put a gate up of their own accord. I could be wrong. And now what I did notice was that this bit here is all nicely tarred. That bit, right down there. And for there, along there, right there, it's all potholes. It hasn't been done for years. I kind of have, somebody told me it's certainly publicly accessible, but I don't think it's a public road, but I don't know exactly. And I don't know, maybe because there's houses built there, you know, maybe some kind of deal was struck that they had to tar that bit, you know, the bit all the way down there and all the way along there, you know, or somebody's maybe put money into that, right? So that's that. Basically, so the moral of the story, you see somebody filming, you know, I know that you can't go up somebody's drive or in somebody's house or something. You cannot do that. But you can walk down a road and film and take photographs of cows and horses. You absolutely can. Another thing I'm interested in is burns. You know, rivers and burns. There's a burn up there that I wanted to look at as well. So it wasn't an experience that I was wanting. I wasn't looking for that. I'd rather it was the main crux of what I was after was the fact that community had been split up, and so it got kind of so you can watch the whole video. I maybe should change the title actually. So there, 129 views. It's an hour long. So, you know, on the one hand, I think, was it a bit cruel me putting that lady on, but, you know, you can't go around bullying people like that. She was actually a bully. And so was the big farmer guy was a bully as well. I'll show you him. Where is it? He was being a bully, you know. Him. You know, he was waiting for me, and then he told me not to be nippy. You know what who do you think you are? You know, you can't do that. And then I got nippy back, and he was like, "What? I mean, what sort of a dumpling?" Like, you know, if you own that field, you got cows in that field, horses. You can't go around harassing people that come down there. Well, you have done it, but now you're on YouTube, so you know. Anyway, that's the thing about that. I mean, so there's quite a lot of videos to go on here. I think I'll maybe just this Chunel update is mainly about that that experience. This one. So it all started out very well, you know.
£179 or less, May to October 2023.
You know, it was an enjoyable walk. You know,
you don't get that if you just go down the town, do you?
So that's what I was doing, like looking at a cow.
Smell of the country.
It was raining, lovely.
You look
I
happy
enjoyed
enough.
it until the point I got hassled.
That one looks happy. Look, happy face. I love it, doesn't it? That's not cruel.
So that's what it's all about. So the guy comes out with the van. What are you doing?
Yeah, just take photos. See you later.
Well, at the end of the day, that was all right, I suppose, wasn't it? But then,
So,
so I gets away down. So the two come out of there following me, and I gets down to the end. You know.
they might have been on the phone or something.
Um,
Oh, yeah, I'll touch you. No. Right, okay, I think we better head back.
I think you do have a right to ask somebody what they're doing. You can do it in a polite way, and they've also got a right to say you. See, listen to what she said.
Public road. So people start thinking they own the whole place and they don't. Yeah, tanker truck.
So I'm down there looking at trucks. I'm up in the fence, looking for trucks, and also looking for that other road which is over there. This was the main reason I was there. So I mean, the whole thing about the video is it does demonstrate how the video, how the community has been split up.
I'm
You know.
not sure whether to stop filming or not, I'm not quite sure. Probably better. I don't really need to film back the way. What I need to film is over there. Yeah. Ah. Oh. Oh. There we go.
So all the while I have got
get
spatial
some.
awareness, you know, I'm aware of people around me.
Huh? No. What? Why? No, I wasn't. No.
So that's like the words, you were in my friend's place. Now what does that mean? You know, I wasn't in, so the photons were, I suppose, you know, but I wasn't in your friend's place, so.
What do you mean, what's going on? I'm taking a photograph of this road. I don't have to answer you. Why are you standing talking to me? What's it got to do with you? It's not your property. This is not your property. I'll guarantee it isn't. But you know what? If it is your property, I don't care, because I'm standing in it. Go and phone the police.
Right, so that's the road, and that road went right through, you know, prior to the motorway being built. And I'm sort of like, there's a barrier down there. That is not her property, you know. She's bullying and she's appropriating ground which doesn't belong to her. Is what she's doing. You know, that ground, that will belong to her, and all down there will belong to her, but that doesn't. Absolutely doesn't. And you can tell by what she then goes on and says. It's not her ground. So she had no right to tell me not to be there. She had a right to ask me what I was doing. And I said no. I didn't want to tell her what I was doing. So, you know, you don't have to tell people what you're doing. You know, you can... I was probably a bit agitated already because I knew there was things afoot. You just know. I mean, there was the first guy, there was them following me, and there was her. And then I knew that they'd be waiting for me, which they were when I walked out of there. So this whole thing is... You know, if somebody walked past my house with a camera, I wouldn't give a shit. Right? If they came up my driving into my house, I would, but that's not what I did. If you don't believe me, you can watch the film. You can see me walking right down the road. So, you know, these people have got to get, well, why did you allow Google to come down? You know? Why didn't you block the road and stop Google from getting in there? Oh, because it's not your road, that's why. And you just go round in circles with this. You know, so this went on for a bit. I mean, I could have handled it better. I know that, right? My social skills are not really the best, you know. This is a, you know. Now, ironically, when I went to the other side of Sauchenford, nobody said anything. But
I don't know what that bit of wood is.
so they're waiting for me. They followed me. That's what they were doing.
There
But
you go.
so it
That's the way it's
didn't go
going.
that. It could have got worse, you know. I'm the big stick.
You alright? No. Yeah. More trees, horses, cows. Why? Yeah, I get that. Yeah. I was down. I'm interested in the infrastructure, and it's a public place, as you know. I know.
So I said it's a public place, as you know, because he knows it's a public place, and he says there's no need to get nippy about that. So basically, is that nippy telling him it's a public place? I don't think it is, you know. And so
I've just told you. I can get nippy if I want to.
So he said to me, "Don't get nippy."
You're quite big, but you know, usually big people.
So you get the wee women hiding behind them, because that's what the majority of women do. They hide behind men, and then they run like fuck when the shit hits the fan.
You don't own the photons. Go away and get a dram.
So they probably believe that they chased me off their land. It's not their land, right? Okay, you know, dummies. Get a grip of what's happened. And they're building 3,000 houses across the other side of the motorway. Where they are. You know, the country is fast becoming not the country. You know? So, get a grip. You know? So, we'll just call it a day at that, and we'll do another channel update later. Right? So, you know, I went over to the other side quickly. So, what I found was... because I'll try and make this quick. So I drove, because of the time constraints, I drove oh, come on, what's happening? It's not wanting to play. Right, there we go.
Oh, look.
So I got up to there, and there was not really many people about. There was horses in that field. So I parked the car there.
Turn it around.
There's a little bit there. Parking space thing.
Oh, look. They put a gate on there.
So that's the road there, and that's where I was, over there with that lady.
Put a gate up. What's that mean?
So it's the other side of Sauchenford. So, you know, gets down there, there's a look. I opened the gate, shut the gate. I don't know why that gate's there,
What's it
but...
got to do with them? I don't ask them what they're doing.
So what people can do, they can appropriate land.
Well, I don't
You know,
know much structure.
People do that quite a lot, and I think they're
on the
doing
way back for there, over there, I wasn't going to film. I wasn't actually going to film.
So,
and the reason...
and then comes away,
Why would you not?
there's the horses.
And why would somebody that's going to do ill to horses, why would they go and look at photographers' pictures of them and then go and do things to them?
So what it is,
You know,
is people use...
got money. They've got money.
This is me coming down. People use the excuse to harass people about crime in the country.
Lovely place though.
You know, I would like to live there. See that bit up there, up in that hill there? That's really nice. And it's a bit higher.
Lovely place.
It is actually really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Aye.
Basically, I didn't really...
So you go down the flat bit here. I'm going downhill now.
Sorry, this video is ending. We'll go back.
So
Green Cornhill's roundabout.
the people use that as an excuse, I think, to be territorial.
We'll do it. We'll
The excuse that there's crime, and there is crime. So yeah, so I think the thing is they can check, ask people what they're doing. I think they should have assessed.
I actually wondered about that.
The first guy in the van seemed to be okay.
I don't think that goes.
You know, he seemed to be okay.
That should really be.
See that road there, it's all potholes, right the way, all the way down. It's been like that for years. So, you know,
Shut the window.
it looks like the council have rubbed their hands off that. That doesn't look like it belongs to them. But I think I was told that actually. So you get right down, and it's all smooth.
You know,
There.
So what I'm... Isn't it?
No, right. So you get, I mean, at some point there's the potholes end there, right there, and that's clean as anything.
It was, you know, like totally bumped to the ground.
Look,
It's terrible.
all the way along
You know
there.
what? They went and rebuilt it.
All right.
They did
No,
something
it's all in good nick. Look, it's all been
terrible.
done.
And if they
It's all smooth all the way along there.
claimed off the insurance, I don't actually...
Somebody's done some kind of deal there.
Or they had to put in money.
that road. I mean, I reckon it probably does cost a fortune to get a road tarred, probably. Thousands and thousands and thousands.
Goes strolling
Right.
on past.
So then, so that was it really. Well, I mean, they should have
Find
known,
me embarrassing. It's like, fuck it.
you know, they should have known that I wasn't a risk to them. Well, I was a risk to them in the fact that I went and put this on. It could have been a nice video, me videoing a road.
So what happens, everybody, what happens to us all? I'll tell you what happens to us all, whether you're good, bad or indifferent. Weak, tough, big gob, not a big gob, you'll end up in there, burning in hell.
Burning in hell.
So
Yeah, that's true.
gives a shit about you. What you want, it's immaterial. So we're at Greencorn Hills roundabout, which is where this whole debacle started. I don't know how long it's taken, probably too long. Right? And so we'll call it a day at that. Right? Indicate to come off.
So that was it. That was that video. We better end it now. Right, thanks for watching. Please, this log thing. Oh, jeez, yeah. it's a new sort of thing. And what happened was I bought loads of logs, and they're quite expensive. There, that's them there. And I haven't burnt any of them because 120 quid was 10 bags. Now, that's really expensive. So, heating. So you've got to spend money on heating because you've got to pay for it, haven't you? So ever since I went and picked up all this, for now, stacked. Now the problem is it's supposed to be seasoned. Well, that will be seasoned, but it's been out and about in the open, getting wet. That was part of a log that was in the wood. That was chopped down about a year ago. So I'm just sort of trying to dry them out a bit. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye!